What is up, guys? Hey, it's your boy Raven with another deck, and I feel a lot better, so don't worry, the deck is going to be good, just like yesterday's. And before we're going to do that, there's a giveaway on this YouTube channel, so don't forget to check it out. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check me out live on Twitch. Right, ready? Let's go. So today I want to show you the deck that was kind of requested by Rema. So Rema, thank you so much for requesting this deck. It is an Arcanine Reshizard deck. And why Arcanine? Well, that's a great question. We want to use Arcanine in this deck for the Grand Flame, which is attack that deals 120 damage, and you attach 2 energy cards from a discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. It's really not a bad attack if you need acceleration. And your heat tackle is 190, again, really good attack. When you're gonna use Kiawe, all of that. I have one problem with Arcanine. I find myself not using him as often as I would like to in this deck, so I kind of made some changes since you saw this deck on stream. And I think, right now in the point where I think, okay, this is a good deck now, and I can start playing it. So, ready for it? So, let's go. So, first things first, we have Eevee, right? Eevee, turn 1, Kiawe, and you want to use Dump Truck Press when you see your opponent is playing Stage 1, Stage 2 Pokemon, 140 damage, turn 2, fantastic. And even turn to 120 on the basic, that's still a really good. Or Megaton friends. Then we have a line of 2-2. We got two Growlithe's and 2 Arcanines, of course, with the Grand Flame and a Heat Tackle. Really situational card, to be quite fair with you. Then we have nice Reshiram from Shining Legends, and with an outrage, right, 20 plus attack, does 10 damage more for each damage counter on this Pokemon, so that's really cool. And this Pokemon can't attack during next turn after Scorching Breath. So when you're facing a nice Weezing deck or anything like that, this is a really good attacker to take out those big guys that they have, right, or any spread or anything that hits the bench itself. Then we have one Reshizard, Reshiram Charizard with an Outrage, Flash Strike, Double Blaze. He does not need an introduction, so we got 2 of those. We got 2 Volcanions again. You want to go first generally with this deck, but when you're not choosing and you're gonna go second, you still have a way. So either way, you're good, right? So you don't have to think that much about, oh man, should I go first, should I go second? No, just let them pick. Don't worry. They have 2 Dedennes. And what is important about Dedenne is that you can only use 1 Dedenne change ability per turn, right? So even if you're going to play 2 Dedennes in 1 turn, only 1 ability will trigger. That is really important to know, because I made that. Even though the card says that, you sometimes make these mistakes, and I'm guilty. I made this once and I've learned my lesson, so now I'm passing this knowledge to you, right? Once per turn. So if you have second Dedenne in your hand and you played 1, just keep it and wait for next turn to start. Then we have one Jirachi with Stellar Wish, again some acceleration to get the cards we need to get the draws, and 1 Marshadow to let loose to annoy our opponent even further. Then we have 34 trainer cards, which are 1 Escape Rope, 1 Field Blower, 3 Fire Crystals. 4 is too much, I think. 4 was too much for me. I like 3. Then we have 4 Nest Balls, 2 Pokégears to get to the cards to support me, because you see we do not use Tapu Lele. We do not. Like, double checking? No, we not. Then we have 1 Rescue Stretcher, 3 Switches, 4 Ultra Balls, 1 Hit Factory, 3 Guzmas, 3 Kiawes, 4 Welders. Again, remember, because there was a person during 2 weeks ago in my league, you have to have energy in your hand to use Welder, right? He is not working like how without energy in your hand. Just saying, right? It was a kid, so, but just saying. 2 choice bands, 2 escape boards, and 12 energy. That's it. It's simple as that, and let's just take the deck for a ride. As I call it, Growlithe, because why not? And in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more decks, more stuff, and don't forget to check me out live on Twitch when we are playing many decks, many games, just like, for example, TCG. Also, Let's Go Eevee, also Hearthstone, and that's where my second YouTube channel, just Raven Cold Centric, that's how the YouTube channel is called. That's where Hearthstone content is going to be. Even tomorrow, or maybe today, because I have a few videos of a lot of packs being opened. So let's go, game number 1. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go second? I'm not calling, and honestly, I do not care that much about it. Okay, I've lost. Because, you know, if I'm gonna go second, and I'm counting kind of on Volcanion, and actually I am able to have a Volcanion. So Growlithe is gonna go front. But wait, Raven, how can you have a Volcanion? Great question. So right now, besides that, you know, we're gonna draw one more card, but I'm looking at my hand right now. Ooh, facing a interesting deck. Maybe Baby Blacephalon. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I have an Escape Rope, I have an Ultra Ball. I don't have Energy though, but I have the Dedenne. I also have a Marshadow. So this means that I will definitely get the cards I want. And we are facing, okay, so I am right now facing Reshizard. Okay, with Tapu Lele, sure. So he kind of knows what I'm going for, and it's not like I don't like it, but it's not the best deal right now for me. So first things first, Ultra Ball, right? And yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of Marshadow, and I don't want to get rid of Welder though, so Pokégear. Okay. Let's go and grab Volcanion. I know I could have done, you know, kind of similar thing, and oh wait, Escape Rope. I don't know, should I use Welder or not? Yeah, let's go with Welder. Fire. Just so I'm gonna draw those 3 additional cards, right? Okay. That's quite interesting. So, Nest Ball. Reshizard. Energy on Reshizard. Choice Band on Reshizard. Escape Board on the Volcanion. And on top of that, Dedenne, right? So, empty hand, and let's just draw 6 fresh cards, and let's see what's gonna happen. We got a Guzma, we got a Hit Factory, we got a Kiawe. But for now, I don't want to use Hit Factory, because, you know, it's like, it helps not only me, but him as well. And yeah, we're searching up to 3, so bam, and all 3 are going to Reshizard. So our Reshizard is ready to go, and I did not waste it at the attack. I still have Kiawe if I want to use it. I think, you know, maybe I'm just gonna use Hit Factory next turn. Who knows? I have a Guzma, so I can, you know, just go after the Eevee Lax. Okay, so he plays Welder. And it's really interesting that the Welder wasn't Tapu Lele. Of course, Tapu Lele, you can really load her up to be quite fair with you, and you can really use her full potential. Okay, so he is going to attack with. Ooh, okay, so we're seeing a retreat, but a lot of stuff on Lele. So it's going to be a knockout. Let's be quite fair and honest here. That is a knockout, which is quite okay. I mean, I have a Rescue Stretcher, so I'm not gonna be shy of using it. Because actually, you know what? Like, Marshadow is not a bad idea. So, no Hit Factory, but Marshadow. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, so, but I still have Hit Factory, so let's use that. That was not as good as I... No, we're gonna miss. We're gonna miss. I don't like that. Yeah, I have to use a Flash Strike. 10 damage less. So yeah, you see, for example, you know, we're facing Marshadow GX there, and I think, you know, cards like in the future, so from Unified Minds, cards like Mew and Mewtwo are gonna be really good, and any deck, Reshizard as well. And yeah, you know, there is going to be a time finally where you will not see certain cards. Like, for example, Kiawe. So it's good to, you know, be prepared for rotation. I know we created a few post-rotation decks. I think there is Reshizard somewhere. But it's really good to think about what can happen after rotation. What deck can you play right now? Because honestly, you know, they're cheap. The cards are cheap now that will be in the format still, and there are still few tournaments to go. So yeah, that's really nice idea to just try and check what actually works, what does not work. You know, what is really good idea for you. Okay, we got a Welder. So Welder on a Reshizard. No, I have no doubts about that, honestly. Oh, okay. So he had... Wait, Whistle Baton, okay. So he's preparing... Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's preparing Tapu Lele. Well, it is an idea, right? Because it's what? 100... No, it's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100, 2, 3. Okay, so gonna be around 200 damage from Tapu Lele, because it's 20 for every single energy. There's the Dedenne. So he knows I'm gonna knock out Eevee Snorlax. But the question is with what? So I'm down for press 120. Okay, we got an Arcanine, sure. Okay, let's use Heat Factory. And right now, this is going to be really interesting. So I'm gonna knock out. Well, then he can use the GX move, right? But even if wait, let me just think now, because the energy is not going to go anywhere. So, okay, so I'm going to play Guzma on Lele, Dedenne front. I'm just going to retreat Dedenne. Alright. And a Flash Strike, so that's a knockout, and this energy gets discarded. Of course, there are ways to bring back that energy. And right now he can use a GX move to knock me out. I know. So that was risky, but at the same time, you know, it would happen. And all I need is 10 damage to knock out the Eevee Lax. So not gonna lie, I would like to see a Welder. Welder on Arcanine. I would love to see that. Because he has to have, you know, an idea right now that, well, there's only 10 damage left. 10 HP left on the Eevee Lax, and I will have a way to actually do something about it. Because let's be honest, you know, you're a fire type deck, we are a fire type deck. There's always something that we can do. Alright, Whistle Baton, so retreat and GX for a knockout. That is it. Okay, so we got a GX for the knockout. And I know I can count. Right, you know what? Yeah, let's just for a second. Maybe, you know, maybe Welder is gonna come. Pokégear, okay. Oh. That was not good. So let's use Heat Factory, and it is a Welder. Okay, the card that I needed. So we got a Welder. So this means a nice knock. Of course, our Eevee Lax is gonna come into play. So there goes Welder. So as I said, right now the acceleration with Welder is just crazy. All right, energy from hand. Bam. So Grunt Flame, knockout on Eevee Lax, and energy is going to go on Eevee. So that's why we have the Arcanine in this deck, right? So that's why I try to showcase the Arcanine right now, because normally I think I would go with, like, you know, Volcanion probably, but the Arcanine is super good card, a super tough card to beat, and let's be honest, you know, the acceleration on energy that it gives, because then again, you know, next turn I can just use a switch, play Eevee, bam, and start attacking. You know, we are going to be at only one prize card. Okay, another Arcanine, Reshizard, and the Dedenne. Okay, let me think how much I need. Oh yeah, he's just gonna. Oh no, he's gonna knock out the Dedenne. No. Oh, he's gonna knock out. I forgot about my Dedenne. No. That was a really good game, right? Really good game. We showcased the Arcanine, and let's play one more. Why not? One more. It's always good to play one more. I kind of, you see, you know, I forgot to check how many prizes he has left, and that was, yeah, that was a huge failure of mine. So hashtag Misplay City. The mayor welcomes you. Oh, righty right. So Hari is choosing. And again, we are going second. We have a Volcanion, perfect. We have Ultra Ball, and we have Kiawe. So I mean, honestly, this is a great turn. Again, I'm not playing anything on the bench right now, so I'll not get a Guzma, right? So we actually my opponent can't play Guzma because of that. But the question is, do I go Kiawe right now, or just straight on for Reshizard and play Kiawe? You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because let's be quite honest, you know, Kiawe is a lot better. You know, the best option would be, you know, having ton of energy in hand, Welder, and then a Flash Tata. But we don't have that, right? We don't have that. Some Survivors, some more cards that are rotating out. Let's go with Growlithe. Guzma, we kind of don't need him right now. And I did not draw any energy, nothing, so I can play Kiawe. It's fine. Bam. Ready to go. So all I need is 2 more energies, right? So 1 good Welder, 1 good draw, and we're going to be okay. Of course, the problem with this Mook is that he is going to heal, right? So healing factor is a problem here. So I really want to use my GX move and knock out one Mook, and then the other just try to work around them, or just go guns blazing, you know. So Volcanion is there just to stall the game for me, and Sevilla puts this should be 100. Yeah, this is 100. Okay, so okay, and that's the ball. Jirachi. Yeah, we're not looking really good. I know I'm gonna pass the turn and it's gonna get knocked out. So unfortunately, yeah, that's what I have to do. So if I'm gonna play Jirachi now, this means that next turn I have to draw, and I have to draw pretty well. I'm not sure if I'm ready to take that risk. Oh, let's go for it. You have to risk sometimes, right? You have to risk it. Because my idea right now is draw something. Okay, padding. Acrobike. Seems like got discarded. Another DCE. Because let's be quite fair, Mook and Mook is only good right now. Post rotation, I don't think he is going to be as good as he is right now. He's losing DCE, he's losing, you know, Vipers, to be more specific. So would I invest in this card? No. I would wait. Honestly, I would rather play, you know, Zoro Ninja than Mook and Mook. Even though right now it's super good deck, and I do like him. Post rotation, right? You know, we got 2 months. Honestly, almost like perfectly 2 months for the rotation. Okay, Malamar. So there we go. Acceleration. Severe Poison. Reshizard front, and let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait, there's gonna be severe poison, right? He's going to heal, but I think he's going to be attacking. Okay, Flash Strike. So I know I'm poisoned. And he's going to heal 400. And I know that. I do know that. Oh, Acerola, that is... Okay. I forget about the existence of this card. So we got Acerola. And still attack for 100, right? So this will not change at all. Malamar. But it's a really nice use of a Malamar. I have not seen a Malamar in those decks lately. And Psyglyph. Nice. Okay, so I have not seen a... Like, I started messing around with Psyglyph, you know, what, last Friday, and that is a unique approach. Definitely a unique approach to certain pieces, and I like that. I like this unique approach. Nasty Goo, and that's basically a game right now. Okay, Pokégear. That's a game. I know I can concede. Alright, so this is the Reshizard Arcanine deck. Did Arcanine make the deck clunkier? To some extent. I think, you know, Arcanine works better with Turtonator, or in general Reshizard works better with Turtonator itself. But it's still a really good deck. Especially post-rotation, it's going to be crazy good. Right, so I would not, you know, say, oh, it's bad, you know. No, it's like a nice 6 out of 10 for me, and you can check it out yourself. Like, the full list is down there below. You can check it out yourself and play. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because there's a giveaway for subscribers only, and the link to the video is somewhere there. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to check me out live on Twitch, where we create those decks. If you have any requests for decks, or, you know, you want to give me a challenge of creating a certain deck, do it. I would like to create some stuff. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Raven loves ya. Bye.